Here's 8 genius garden hacks that will have you saying, "Why didn't I think of that?" Don't throw those milk jugs away. We've got a perfect upcycle solution for you. Take that cap and drill some holes in the top. We're going to turn this into a watering can. Put some nice clear water in there, and it's great for your plants. You can see how much water you have left, and it gives you the perfect flow. Just go ahead and try it out. Also, hate when those ladders are scraping up the side of your gutters? Grab one of those inexpensive pool noodles. You're going to cut it right down the side with a razor blade. Once you got it cut, we need 2 equal lengths. What you're going to do is use that razor knife and slice it only on one side. Go ahead and clip it right over the ladder. Just the pressure alone of the pool noodle will hold it in place. And look at that. No scraping and causes no rust. Let's grab a lemon right out of the tree or off the ground. Cut it in half. We're going to use this to go ahead and use for seedlings. You can use this after you take out the inside, and we're going to put some potting soil in there. Once you get it all filled up, put your starter in there and give it some water. You can actually bury it with the rind, just like that. Once you buried it up, it will decompose, giving it some nutrients. Perfect little starter. I'd like to take a quick 60-second break to acknowledge the sponsor of today's video. Established Titles is a novelty gift that helps to preserve the natural woodlands of Scotland and supports global reforestation efforts. It is a fun project based on a historic Scottish custom where landowners are referred to as lairds or lords and ladies in English. Title packs conserve at least 1 square feet of dedicated land on a private estate in Edelston, Scotland, and you receive a certificate with a crest and unique plot number. Established Titles works with global charities, One Tree Planted and Trees for the Future, to plant a tree with every order and support reforestation efforts around the world. It makes an amazing last-minute gift. Established Titles is running a massive Father's Day sale right now. Plus, if you use the code Hometalk, you get an additional 10% off. Go to establishedtitles.com/Hometalk to get your gifts now and help support the channel. Let's move it back outside, and we're going to use a rake for a couple of different items here. Take again that pool noodle, and we're going to separate it. 1 slice right on the top makes it just right. Once you got it sliced, open it up, and we're going to stick the rake right inside. Number 1 is for safety. What you can do is grab some zip ties. You're going to put 1 on one side, possibly a second in the middle, and then you'll put a third one right on the end. Once you got it zip tied down, it's great to protect anybody that might be walking by the rake. And watch this, it also works great as a squeegee. Anytime you get any excess water or it fills in on some concrete on the low spots, take that squeegee, push it right out. Simple solution. Now we're moving on to those plants out front. Summer's here and that ground gets super dry. I'm going to show you how to upcycle any kind of plastic bottle from getting to those deep roots. Go ahead and put some holes in there. Use a drill or a knife. Dig a hole, stick that bottle inside. All you need to do is have the cap showing. Once you get it buried up and packed in there, take the cap off, fill it with water. It's one of those slow waters, but it will get down deep inside the roots. Saves water, makes your plants look great. Also, when you're working in the yard and you're using gloves, sometimes it chaps the inside of your hands. Use a pool noodle. Put that on the outside, no need for zip ties, it'll hold right on there. It gives it an extra wide grip, and you can work in the garden all day long. Nothing will happen with your hands, and you'll look great. Also, you got that cord you're using out on the hedger outside? Worried about getting it wet? Take one of those little plastic containers. You're going to cut both ends a little notch. Stick those extension cords right in the inside and put the lid right back on. It's going to hold it perfectly in place, protecting those outlets. But the great thing about it is it also makes it waterproof, just in case those sprinklers come on. It protects it and keeps it safe. Now you got your hedge trimmers. They're not actually that safe when they're just sitting around, especially when you got kids. Take again that pool noodle. We're going to cut it the length of the blades. You're going to need 2 of these. Once you slice it down the side, go ahead and place it right on top of the blades. Now, this might be a little difficult to do, but once you get it on there, it's going to go up and down the sides, and then you take a zip tie. All you need is 2 of them. Trim off the excess, but once you get it on there, look at that. This thing is going to be protected, and it keeps your blades from rusting out.